Hey everybody, it's Andy here, aka Montolio, and we're back for another Vintage League. And today we're going to be playing my Aggro Shops build that I took to a top 8 on the Vintage Challenge this week. And another MTGO player, Medvedev, also took the list to a victory as well in another Vintage Challenge this weekend. So the deck has looked pretty good. I had success in the one, and the other one I ended up going 3-3 with the list. And I do think this deck is pretty well positioned right now. Null Rod is obviously very good. I've been really impressed with Phyrexian Bauble. Phyrexian Revoker is a card that has really got out of style and is looking quite solid. And Snake back, it's very good against the Frog, amongst many other creatures in Vintage, and it's just a cheap card to cast and can pump your Patchwork Automaton, a pinch, and Phyrexian Metamorph, pretty good against decks like White Initiative and Jewel, both of which are quite predominant right now in the metagame. I did cut another Snake. I'm bringing back Lodestone Golem. I cut the Lodestone Golem originally, as I just don't find this card to be fantastic right now in the metagame, but I do think it's worth bringing it back in. I'm going to give it another try. So sideboard, the only change that I've made is I've added a third Dismemberer, and I'm not sure if that's worth it for the Phyrexian Bauble, but we're going to see how we do today, guys. And yeah, I do appreciate you hanging out as always. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to see round one. Okay, here we are in round one. My opponent has won the die roll. They are a Jewel player typically, so I think that this is a reasonable keep you're going to get against Jewel. We've got a Revoker and a Null Rod. Opponent is down to 5 cards, but Jewel has 4 cards, very high powered deck, and with the London Mulligan can really sculpt a powerful hand. But the good news is that there's a higher probability that my Null Rod will resolve. And we may just go for a Revoker, if it's like a fast Jewel or something like that. Yeah. That's a pretty good way to recover. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb into Null Rod here. And that way it sets up an Urza Saga. Oh, well, forget that. And it's in. Alright, that's a feel-good situation. We could get Wastelanded here. Oh, didn't expect that. I think I'll play a Revoker. And I'm going to get my Saga going here. And next turn we can start making Saga tokens and cast a Null Rod. So there's the ring. That was not lost on me that they could do this, recoup a card. They've done a really nice job at replenishing themselves here, but of course they are buried underneath my 3-ball right now. And I would imagine we'd be good from here. The Ancient Tombs and the Ring are really going to pile up for my opponent. Well, they just have a lot of mana here. But a Jewel is not nearly as scary with a Null Rod in play. Okay, just name their, put their one ring. Yeah, makes sense. We're just going to make some Saga tokens. And we'll continue to do the same thing here. And probably just go get a Vexing Bauble, I guess. I mean, we could do Pithing Needle, but it matters not. I am going to cut them off of their workshop mana here. I realize they can keep stringing together rings, but it's going to come at a price. They just have all sorts of land, eh? Yep. But this is just literally treading water. Yeah, like, I mean, not going to do it. Okay, guys, so off the sideboard here, we're going to bring in our 2 Null Rods and our 3 Mindbreak Traps. Let's try this out. I want to keep this against Jewel. I don't think so. I just think we can do better. Yeah, much, much better. I think we can get rid of a Saga here. Hopefully this is just a setup turn. Okay, well this is a good spot for us because what's going to happen here is we're going to play out Bauble, which is very likely to eat a counter. It just didn't. Okay. And the next turn we can play out a Nettle Cyst. Oh, they've got the Masticore. That's pretty scary, actually. Oh, Relic of Sauron. I did not expect that. Just build my guy up here. Because I have Null Rod in play, I'm not likely to cause a problem here. With the non-boat between Sphere and Vexing Bauble. Well, let's see. Yeah, 1 ring, okay. I'm just going to shut off Saga here. I just feel like we're really ahead here, but of course that could change with a metamorph or something like that. But metamorph here, another ring. Okay. Once again, this is just treading water. Maybe it was a mistake not to shut off the sagas there, because mine would just be a lot better than my opponent's right now. As long as I don't get into a worm coil, I feel like we're in a winning position. Masticore is actually pretty bad for me too. I will lose to a Masticore. Yep, okay. Love a wasteland here. None of it matters. Okay. We're in pretty good shape here. Can't currently cast a Masticore. Now they can. That's a good draw. And now this shuts off their Ancient Tomb, which is really good. No, I don't think anything can save them from here. I mean, I guess they could technically string together some number of jewels with Academy or something like that, but I don't even think that works. Okay, nice clean win against Jewel there. We'll take that one. Okay, here we are. We would like to play first, yes. That's a wonderful hand. All right, let's get busy doing our business here. Good start. If it's bizarre, it's not so, or like Dredge, it's not so great. That's the old classic sequence. Okay, no idea what my opponent's playing. I have no idea what we're playing against here. I'm not going to overreact. I'm just going to play what I've got here. We'll see. Like all my sideboard cards are pretty specialized, so I don't think it makes sense. This one's an easy mull. This one's a pretty easy keep. Guess I'll put Metamorph back. If it's white initiative, I do get punished for doing that line, but Oh, interesting. Okay. So here's the funny thing, right? Like I could actually play out a Crucible here. I think I'm going to attempt to do that. I'll just drop a Chalice at 0. Okay, we're playing a mirror here. That's what's going on. Okay, they're naming Wasteland. They're going to play Saga. So they're doing the same thing we are. I was about to say we're going to shut off Wasteland next turn, so they're just doing it for us. But unfortunately they're preemptively ahead. Wasteland. Yep. No. What? Wow. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to put the thing needle on. I guess I'll wait. Not going to put it on strip mine. Nope, nothing, eh? Get in for a few here. This one should be over pretty quickly, I would think. Okay, they did find another needle. Interesting. 2 needles, eh? Post board. Seems good. I guess it probably just doesn't matter. We can cycle one of these. I'm just going to start pumping my construct up here. This will get countered by my chalice. That's fine. And then we'll play a Pithing Needle on Lord knows what. Hey, Karn the Great Creator. How's that sound? And they're dead next turn. Or so I think, anyways. All right. We take those. I'm not sure what my opponent was doing, but that was really bizarre. Okay. Looks like we won the die roll here. I believe this person is a Jewel player. And so this is a wonderful hand because it's going to allow me to bobble and then play Null Rod. Now, of course, I don't know 100% my opponent's playing Jewel, but if they are, this is a very potent sequence being on the play. I still need to be able to get through double force, but if they double force, particularly after a mulligan, good on them. They'll have gutted all their resources. See if they force a will here. They did not. I'm not going to get greedy with the patchwork and start sequencing to be able to build that up right now. Okay, they are not Jewel. Okay. Look, we just got to get busy trying to win here. Saga probably coming down here would be my guess. Nothing. Okay. I must have got them really good with the bobble. That's actually pretty effective. They did not find another land source there. I could make another nettle cyst here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my chalice at 1 here. And this is going to be pretty strong, I would think. Okay. Null Rod seems pretty good here, doesn't it? Try this out. I don't really know what I'm playing against here, but it feels combo-ish, so. Okay. I mean, this hand is not incredible, but double null rod is pretty good. I wonder if this is like Esper Tinker or something. My hand isn't good, but it's serviceable, and getting to draw a card here could shape this up significantly. Well, they don't have a Tinker here. Okay. I'm still slamming the null rod. I'm just going to gamble with the token. Would not be surprised to see this get forced. Next turn we can redo it again. It did resolve. Okay. I'm going to hold the Mox for a potential patchwork. And hopefully they can't do anything here. Ooh, Time Walk was a nice one. So they did not get any value out of their Saga. A repeal would be a little unfortunate. Okay, good. Wouldn't mind a Sphere of Resistance or a Thorn Amethyst here. Or a Patchwork Automaton would also be good. I wouldn't mind a Crucible. I can't use that this turn, but okay. Go after that. And I'm going to play Revoker, and I'm going to see if I can resolve this. I'm going to put it on Lorn Revealed. If it resolves. And there we go. Play another Null Rod. Okay. Academy would be a problem if they had it, but yeah. Okay. Easy breezy. Okay, guys, here we are in round 4. Moving the die roll, which is nice. No idea what we're playing against. Opponent has no results. So, Lurrus, okay. Okay, this is a nice looking hand. I'm going to put one away. What do I want to put away? This is slightly greedy. Let's see if they have an answer to this. Okay, it's in. If these all resolve, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And it wasn't lost on me that the Saga pumped these up, but it's a pretty good turn 1. They wasteland me. I'm obviously not looking phenomenal. That's why thus it was a little greedy maybe with the Nettle Cyst, the third Nettle Cyst, but let's see. Because if they don't, it's not bad for me. They're just going for a Vault Key here. See if this one resolves. I think I have to go for the Saga because I kill them next turn if I do this. It's scary if they have the time vault because I didn't wasteland them. Okay. Let's try this out. Okay, this is Mulligan. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm going to put the snake away against my better judgment here. This null rod is not something I'm going to want to play, but if I have to play it, it's worth doing. Probably going to counter this, which is pretty bad for me, but I mean, what am I going to do? And yeah, I'm going to play the Thorn here. Okay. And this will allow me to set up a lodestone potentially next turn if they don't wasteland me. They went and got an Underground Sea. Or I can play Revoker on something if they put it into play. Okay, they did have a wasteland. Love a workshop here. It's a pretty good one. I'm going to put this on Black Lotus. Maybe they just get a Pithing Needle and shut off my Saga. I mean, it doesn't seem great for them with one mana in play, but we'll see. Good, I'm glad they didn't have another Lorn revealed there. Oh, they did get Black Lotus. They must have removal. Yep. Are they counting a Treasure Cruise right now? Psychic Frog, yeah, that's a good one for sure. Okay. I mean, look, the Psychic Frog's very good. That was a good draw. Do I just slam a Lodestone here? I think I do. Like, that's not going to be easy for them to kill. And then next turn I can make a Saga token and wasteland them if they don't find something. I mean, I'm kind of wanting to shut off Psychic Frog, to be honest. We'll see what I draw off the top. I might have to get the Pithing Needle here because the Frog can get out of control, and it's possible my opponent doesn't see it coming. Cannot block. Okay. I'm going to get Pithing Needle if they let me here. They can't attack into me now with the Frog because it'll just die. And I'm hitting pretty solid here. Next turn I can make a 2/2 Snake, pumping up my Construct, and it blocks Psychic Frog very clean. Because protection from multicolored, and so I've got to feel pretty good about that. And if they don't have a land here, this is just over. Now we can attack in, and my opponent has to chump block. That puts them to 3. They're maybe trying to discard their Psychic Frog here, given their pause. Okay, it's time for a trophy, guys. Okay, guys, here we are in round 5. Won the die roll. We got a Lurrus here. I mean, I'm going to keep this. I think what I'm going to do is play a double Revoker. And do something like Black Lotus and Lorn Revealed or something of that nature. And then if they wasteland me, I can play a Saga. I don't know. Do I just play the Nettle Cyst first? Maybe I do, guys. Because I can cast the Revoker at 2. Let's see if we can resolve it. I've changed my mind. This is higher likelihood of getting countered because of Force of Negation. And hopefully they don't have too broken of a start. That's unfortunate they had the probe there. Okay, they're not playing around. Oh, wow, okay. Well, they did have the Black Lotus. Looks like they're going to get a Lurrus in play turn 1, but not much I can do about that. That's if they have a land. They do. So this is a pretty reasonable play. Turn 1 Lurrus. And recast their Black Lotus. All right. No point fooling around here. We'll put that on Black Lotus. Now I've got a bit of a decision to make here. Like if they have Urza Saga, it's not great for me here. Like maybe I just slam a Sphere. I think the Sphere is going to be good here. Hopefully they don't have Daze. Okay, they did have a Force. PO. I am going to take them off the land here, be proactive, and if they want to trade their Lurrus, I think that's just totally fine. Hopefully they don't have a Saga. That would be a card that would concern me somewhat. Oh, they want to trade. Yeah, I'll give you your Lotus back. They're just going to cast Lauren Revealed, I guess. But I think that's okay. Like, Lurrus is their engine here. I'm happy to make that trade. Yep. So we're playing against Paradoxical Outcome here. They will be able to make a Saga token here, but I think that's all right. I'm going to put this on the Mock Sapphire. Take their blue source away. And I think I make a Snake next turn. And we just have to hope that they only have one card in hand here, so I think it's reasonable to that they could only get the one token here if they miss on land. Lauren Revealed. Oh, I'm just going to cash it? a Saga token, yeah. Cash it and make a Saga token. They find a land here, it's unfortunate. They didn't. It's really fortuitous for me. Oh boy. Gonna make a big snake and wasteland here. Hopefully they don't have a force of will. That's a pretty clutch wasteland there, keeping them away from getting a soul ring or something like that. So they have 1 mana currently. Yeah, we were attacking it for a lot of damage there. Okay. Try something like this. Okay. How do I feel about this hand? We are on the draw. Probably okay. It's a bit greedy because I don't have proper mana, but I am drawing a card. Tamio, okay. Let's get my buddy in here. Okay, in. That's good. Patchwork is not easy for my opponent to remove. Now, hopefully they don't have much going on here. Oh, aggressive. Okay. Smart. Maybe this has weakness. Let's draw a land. See, like, this is just so profitable for me doing that. Like, yes, I'm very weak right now, but like getting a force of will out of their hand for that is just such a good deal for me. Now, I wish I had the bauble. Lauren revealed, yep. I wish I had the bauble so I could cycle it. You just need to draw a workshop, an ancient tomb. Just going to ancestral. Could be an academy. Just ancestral. Still very good here. I desperately need a land right now. Workshop changes things into my favor here. Yep. All right. Got to go after the Tamiyo here, unfortunately. It's going to shrink me a little bit, but I want that off the table. Luris? Yep. Okay. I mean, that's not a surprise. Okay. Workshop, please. Okay. Let's resolve this. Unfortunately, I have to burn this to get this Tamiyo off the table. Now, they can just recast this. That's the problem. Not ideal. That's where we're living. Got to kill this thing. Yep. Can I get a workshop? Academy. Even Ancient Tomb would be fantastic. It's awkward. Do I just keep casting these guys? I think so. Just took it. Okay. They can flip their Tamiyo again this turn if they want to cycle their clues. Oof. That's not good for me. Just Ancestral Recall, flip again, and strip mine me. Pretty good. Or they could remove my big patchwork. They might be desperate enough to do that because this patchwork is becoming quite large. Yep, okay. Oh, they can remove my patchwork. Easy. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the strip mine there is, I guess, reasonably proactive. I'm obviously mana screwed here, but of course I am going to draw out of this eventually. Like, I'm going to rip a workshop right here this turn. Maybe Null Rod was correct here. I just really want to keep pressuring my opponent. Got to go after him. Take 3. There was some argument to playing Null Rod there because of all the stuff they got going on here, but it's just a big PO. Feel pretty bad about that if it was. Yep. All right. And they can buy it back too, eh? So another PO. Mm-hmm. Mana Grip, they must have another PO. We almost pulled it off with no mana, guys. I know we're not going to win from here now, but like kind of crazy how we almost pulled that off legitimately without any land. Oh, interesting. Did not expect to see a painter here. Painter grindstone combo. Am I getting a turn here? I may as well play this out for the clock, if nothing else. My opponent has 7 minutes left. And they have not killed me yet. Although it shan't be long. This will probably not resolve. Yep. Here we go. No lands, guys. I've seen 3 lands. All right, I'm not going to let them grindstone me here. I'm not going to show them my deck. Pithing Needle. Do I want Pithing Needle? I don't think so. Let's try this, guys. Because we're playing against PO, we definitely want a combination of Vexing Bauble and Null Rod. It's going to be extremely good against my opponent. Problem with this hand is that we don't have any big mana. We got a mulligan lower. Okay, this is much better. Like, this is the kind of hand that can win if the Trinisphere resolves. They have the force. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's disappointing. Mulligan to 5, but it just is what it is. I think, do I want to get greedy here? I think I'm going to get greedy. Do I? I can't. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to play the bauble here, hope it resolves. It's in. All right, I mean, that is not a good setup here. Yuck. All right. Yeah, we've lost this one for sure. My opponent has 5 cards in hand. Very disappointing finish to our league. I feel like we're pretty favored on the play versus the style of deck they're playing. But just did not find the right tools to combat combo. Like, our opening hand was just had no real tools to it. Okay, I mean, look. It's a powerful card if it resolves, and they don't have. Are they at force? Or are they just drawing with their clue? At force, okay. Pretty dead here. Huh. I have to say, given how we sailed through this league, I find this to be a pretty disappointing end to our league. The deck ran so well, and we just didn't find any mana game 2, and game 3 we mulled to 5. We didn't have to mull to 5. In fairness, we didn't have to. We could have kept our opener, but I think that was incorrect. Okay, guys, well, here you have it, and I hope you enjoyed this league, and if you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to see you next time.